Hey, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications of all other videos. Hello everyone, and it's Monday. And today, episode of Monday Money Talks. So as we always do, as we always get into this on Mondays, walk through the J&J dividend stock that we have. Just show you just walk through the spreadsheet that we have, just to show you how it's going on. Like I said, to keep me in track as well as to show you how you should go on here every week to look at your stock to make sure everything's still good, everything's going great. Because some people, they'll buy a stock like I did in the beginning, and then you'll forget about the activities that are going on with it. So, and then after that, I want to kind of go over a little bit of stuff about this. I'll tell you after we go over the spreadsheet. So, let's get into the spreadsheet. So, let's go over this tracker here. It was updated 7/22. Last week 7/15 right here. Johnson & Johnson stock was at 148.96 and we had bought one, which brought us to 584. This week 7/22 per share costs 154.37. We still have 4. Value's went up because the value of the stock went up. Again, we purchased these shares for 149.39 this year, as you can see here, in May. So all this stays the same. The annual dividend rate, the next dividend payment, and the quarterly payout. All stays the same, but the yield changed because of the share cost. That's basically the only reason why, the share cost. If we want a desired quarterly payout to buy one stock every quarter, we'd need 128. If we want to purchase, if we want to have a retirement payment quarterly of $1,000, so it'll be $4,000 a year or $1,000 every quarter in a year, we would need 806 stocks. So I did download this. As you can see, dividend payment, it still matches the dividend payment here. The next pay date, September 10th, 2024, and the annual dividend rate is still at 4.96, as you can see here. Fast and easy. This is going to always go quick because, again, we're doing it every week. So let's get into the topic that I want to cover today. Let me close this out. I wanted to get on this budget sheet that I had shown a couple videos ago. I'll link that at the end of this video. As you see here, you've got a couple of buckets, right? You got pay yourself first, which you do not need a savings account for this stuff, really, because it should all be in its own little category, except for this one here, the carryover funds. So tithes, you automatically should be paying right when you get your paycheck. Personal allowance goes into its 2 individual checking accounts. We've got our joint, they're all, let me put this out here. We have 3 checking accounts. One that my wife manages herself, but my name is on it. Another one is mine, where I manage myself. Her name is still on it. Then we have a joint checking account where we both manage it, but that joint account is our household account, meaning we do not touch it for our personal things that we want to buy. Like if I want to buy my wife a gift, I use my account. If she buys me a gift or something, she should be using her account. It should not be coming out of our household account. Another reason why both our names are on all the accounts is something happens to one of us. Let's say something happens to me. My wife needs to get into that account that I was managing so she could find out what's in there and move those monies where they need to be moved to. May it be to help our children out. May it just be to help the household out because I'm no longer around. That's why you should have, when you're married, your spouse's name on every account. It should be there. I'm not going to talk too much about that. All I'm going to say about it. But I will talk about it one day on my Wednesday wisdom talk. This is about money. So, again, personal allowance. her account, my account, checking accounts. Retirement, that's in its own little category, in its own account. Health savings in its own category, in its own account. Life insurance, retirement contributions, and brokerage. Those are all in their own separate accounts. Okay? And you see the brokerage account when we do the J&J stocks. That's a brokerage account. So, getting to the household account. This is what I mean by the household account, all this stuff. I'm not going to just show it all, but all this should be bucketed under a joint account where neither you or your spouse touches, because this is paying your household. These are the monies that keeps that house, electricity, gas, food, all that stuff covered. You're not even supposed to touch it. Just pay your bills with it. And then you would have an insurance savings account. So as I'm showing this, let me go into the tab that I had created for this. So a checking account for your household spending should be in a checking account. And that should cover your mortgage, your insurance. It should cover if you have a home association, you should have your home association in there, maintenance for your home, cable, internet. This maintenance is also for your cars and all that stuff. Cable, internet, any Netflix, HBO, whatever you have, cell phone, your utilities for water, gas, electric. If you have a home security, your home security. If you have a home VoIP, voice over internet provider, any home phone services, your lawn and garden. This could also be your cell phone. It could be your cell phone if you don't have anything. It could be your cell phone. If you have to pay for your trash removal, groceries, eating out, car payment, gas for your vehicles. Again, the maintenance on a vehicle, your vehicle registration, salon. I said I cut my hair at home, so the salon is more for my wife. Auto or adult clothing, children's clothing, gym membership, school for tuition and lunches for your children, any student loans that you may have, when you finish if you went to college, that should be in here. So all this should be under your joint household account to cover your bills, your household account. Now, for savings, you should have, if you want to, I'm not going to say you should have, you should think about savings accounts. What I mean by savings account, again, a savings account can be putting under your bed in a can, wherever it is. You're saving that money for these topics. Your insurance, your home and auto, your vacations, for any emergency funds, carryover monies for emergency funds, spending for a household gadget that you guys really don't need, but you guys want to get. That's what I mean by a savings account. Now, I actually have, we actually have savings accounts at a bank where we have our insurance for, not for home because our home is included in our mortgage, but for our auto. We have a savings account for vacation. Money just goes into our vacation. We allocated money to keep going into our vacation, which is here, as you could see, entertainment and travel, which is on this budget tracker. So we have monies going into our vacation fund, and that's enough to cover the lodging, all this stuff right here. As you can see, we are putting in about $300 a month. It's not really that much. We were putting in a little bit more than that, but we reduced it because we're not, how can I put it? We're restructuring how we vacation. I'll put it that way. But we have money going in there monthly to cover our vacations. So when we decide to go on a vacation, we have monies already saved up and already started for those vacations. So we're planning ahead. Like I told you, I like to plan ahead for instances where when we want to do something, we're covered. So getting back to this sheet, again, this is just showing you how if you're not financially savvy, meaning if you don't if you're living check to check and you're wondering like where's my money going, again, create a budget sheet, create a budget tracker where you'll see how your money is being spent, where your money is going. Then after you do that, set up an account, set up a checking account. I know a lot of people don't like oh, banks. Stop the fear. Stop doing things that are hurting you, that are blocking you from doing things. Banks are good. Banks are good. Don't go out and just dump money into a no-name bank. Put it in a good bank. There's several banks out there that require no minimum balance. So I don't know where people are sitting, oh, we can't open a checking account. Yes, you can. Yes, you can open a checking account. Oh, the government's going to know what we're spending. Oh, the government's going to know what's going on. They already know what's going on with you. Like I said in the past, if somebody really wants to watch me and find out what I'm doing, go ahead. You're going to get bored very quickly. I'm just an average guy, just like you. And they're not looking for average people. They're looking for those that are doing illegal things, like big time illegal things. They're not looking for pieces of crumbs of a cake. I'll put it that way. So don't be afraid to open a checking account. Don't be afraid to have your money go in, save it, all that stuff. You got to pay taxes. So they know what you're doing. So with all this being said, I hope this helps you out. I hope this gives you some type of understanding. Opening up a checking account online, opening up a savings account online is very easy. If you guys want me to walk through that, you got to put some comments in there and let me know. But I hope this helps those that do not know how to start saving, start a structure for your financial goals. These little things that I'm trying to show you, these things will help you out. You just have to do it. So just do it. Just do it. So if you want to watch that video that I mentioned in this video, click over here. If you want to watch the video that I may or may have not mentioned in this video, that I think that you might be interested in watching, click over here. If you have not yet subscribed and would like to be a subscriber, where I wish you would, click right here. So for all those that have subscribed and for all those who have watched any of my videos, I want to say thank you. It's much appreciated. And I thank you very much. And until our next video, see ya.